Hey, it's Lindsay with Halloween Every Night. Today I'm going to walk you through the process of how I did the accessories and animal parts for my Roxanne Wolf cosplay. So I have done the tail, can't fit in the frame. I've done the ears, and I've also done these little accessories. So let's take a look. For the ears, I've used this pattern from Cosplay. As you can see, I had to make sure all the fur is pointing in the direction that I want it to face. That's why I've drawn this arrow here. All I did is I took the pattern piece and laid it down, traced it, and then when I cut the fur, I want to make sure that I'm cutting right here. See how I'm cutting just this backing portion right there? That's going to make sure I don't cut through the fur and stub it. So you can see I have not cut through the fur at all, and it remains long. And for the inside of the ears here, I just traced the same exact pattern on a different color fur. The video I highly recommend by Kinpatsu Cosplay. It shows you exactly how to do this method. I'm just showing you a fast version of it. The cool thing about this pattern is it's no-sew. So what I did is I traced out that pattern again on my foam core, and then I just have this wire that I'm going to put around the inside to make sure these are posable. As you can see, I just hot glued the foam to the ears, and then I hot glued the wire as well. Then after that, all I did was glue the white piece on to what I'd already glued, and then I did do an initial shaving. Did not do a great job here. I fix it later, but if you just shave it with some clippers, it makes them look a little bit more realistic. And to make them look more realistic, I use my pastels to color in the inner ears to add some depth and shading. I looked through my junk drawer and found these flat beads, which I thought would work well as the piercings, so I just glued them onto some tacks, and I'm going to shove them through the ear. Turned out pretty nicely, just shoved them right in. I also found some purple wire that I used for the hoop piercing. The tail pattern I just made by taping together some newspaper and kind of eyeballing it. You can see this is my assistant Basil, making sure it all looks good. Using my pattern again, I cut it out of the furniture foam using this electric bread knife that worked really well. Using my sewing machine, I sewed the two parts together carefully to avoid getting the hair too caught in the seams. For the tail, I was loosely following a tutorial by Nefertiti, which I'll link in the description below. And in their tutorial, they had made this channel for the belt, so I made sure to include that here. Alright, moving on to the wrist and neck accessories. I bought this trim that's going to work pretty well. I just need to take off these studs so I can put on the snaps so I can get these on. To put the snaps on, I use this kit that I got off Amazon. It's pretty easy. You just snap them on like this and then use this tool. That's going to do it for this video. Make sure you watch next time as I do the top and the shorts.